Okay, we're recording. I guess I'll put it on speaker mode. How do we do that? Great, full screen. I don't know how to make myself bigger, I guess, on my screen. Let's see. Pin. Oh, there I am. Okay, cool. Hi, everyone. My name's Jackie Wilson. I am going to be your teacher, your leader today. I don't know. I've been with It Works Global for just over 7 years. I started in May of 2014. And at the time, I didn't have any kids. It was just me and my husband. I was a newlywed. I had just finished my master's degree in health administration. And this was definitely not where I saw myself going. I had planned on just like climbing the corporate ladder and being in corporate America because growing up, like that's what I was told, right? I was told to go to school, you get your degree, you climb the corporate ladder. That's just what you do. I was very skeptical of, I still am, of all the things. And so I was a huge skeptic. And when a friend of mine, I knew her in real life, she had asked me to do this with her. I'll be honest, I ignored her at first because I didn't know how to respond to her. And then I told her no. And so, kind of one of the first things that I want to tell you is that like we'll just rip the band-aid off. People are going to ignore you and people are going to tell you no. And I was that person. And so it's okay. If you're talking to someone and they tell you no or they ignore you, it's okay because that was me. And so I just needed time. I needed time to like watch Courtney and kind of see what she was doing and kind of like wrap my head around it because I always thought of something like this like as not legit, right? Like a lot of people feel that way. And so I just kind of needed to follow her for a bit. I needed to watch her posts on Facebook and thank goodness she kept posting because it took me 6 months of watching her before I actually decided to jump in and do this with her. And so another point I want to make is you have to be consistent. And sometimes at first it's a little nerve-wracking when you jump in something and you have no idea what you're doing, right? I'm pretty sure if you are new on here or you were like me and you're like, I don't even know what the heck I'm doing, but I'm just pumped and excited to be here. And that was me. And I was like, what the heck am I doing? And back then they actually did a lot of in-person parties. Clearly right now it's a little bit harder to do in-person stuff, but I'm an introvert. And I was like, I do not want to do in-person parties. And so I wanted to do social media, but we didn't have the training that y'all have now. Like you guys are basically set in as far as training goes. And so I just jumped in and had to figure a lot of it out on my own. We didn't have scripts. We didn't have any of it, but I was still able to get to Ruby in a month and a half just by being excited and talking about it on social media. And so you'll be able to see a lot of people's posts and you'll be able to like, use a lot of people's posts and things like that. But also just make sure that you're just being excited because honestly, that's all you have to have. You can have zero knowledge and a ton of excitement and you can make it to the top of the company because that was me. And so I jumped in, like I said, I got to Ruby in a month and a half. I would say it was probably about 8 months when I went Diamond. And so Ruby is about $500 a month, which is honestly way more than I ever saw myself making with this company. Diamond is about $2,000 a month, and that's kind of our leadership level. And that we say that that's the level where you can basically like license to print money. Like at Diamond, and you'll eventually, if you're new, I'm not going to talk about it right now, but just know that at Diamond, a lot of our compensation plan opens up, and that's how you're able to get those really big paychecks. Okay. So I went Diamond like 8 months in or so. And then I got to double Diamond, and then I was making double what my corporate job was paying me per month a year in. And I know that that sounds like craziness because that is not at all. I was looking to make like an extra $450. That's how much my student loans were each month. And I was like, that'd be cool to eventually be able to cover that. But I did not think it would go as quick as it did. And everyone's journey is completely different. There are ambassador diamonds that didn't even sign a distributor in their first 6 months and then just took off, And so everyone's journey is different. But I knew that this is going to take hard work. I just knew that from the beginning. And I was working 60 plus hours a week at my corporate job. I had just started that job at the same time that I started this brand new thing that I had no idea what I was doing. And I had a very small network. I was a very big introvert. I didn't know what the heck I was doing. And so if you have zero skills and like no network, then you're golden. You'll be fine, because that was me. And so I was still able to do really well at both, because I kind of just fit this in the nooks and crannies of my time. And so my corporate job at the time, actually, I had to travel around Florida in my car. So sometimes I was driving from Orlando to Naples, which is a 4-hour drive, doing a meeting down there and then coming back in the same day. And it was crazy. So I was always in my car. I wasn't able to be on my phone a ton. And so if you don't have a lot of time, promise you can make this work, but you're going to have to just sit down, look at your schedule and say, okay, when can I get like an hour of time in? And it might be like, not a full hour. Maybe it's 30 minutes here and 30 minutes there. Maybe it's 15 minutes here, 20 minutes there. Maybe it's on your lunch hour if you're working full time. Whenever you can fit it in, I'm telling you, it's going to be so worth it to put the time in. So that's kind of my story. Then I went triple diamond right after I quit my job and did this full time. And so it's been 6 years I've been doing this full time, and it's just been incredible. And the money is amazing. Money gives you options, right? Even if you are someone that you want to be able to give back more, you still have to have more money to give back, right? I have some girls on my team, or some ladies on my team, that's kind of a lot of their big goals, to be able to like do big give back things for friends, for family, for strangers. And that's amazing. You still have to have money to be able to do that. And so this just gives you the vehicle to be able to do whatever the reason is that you joined this, and your why will be like forever changing as well, as you grow, and you're just in the right spot. This is the most amazing team. I'm a totally different person because of this. I would have never gotten on here and talked to you guys when I first started. I would have been like, I'm going to cry if you make me talk to people. And so I've come out of my shell so much and gained so much confidence. And it's because of this company, being honest. Okay, so that's my little story in a nutshell. Here I am. I love what we do and I love our team. So let's get started. I'm going to pretend like everyone is brand new. So if you're not brand spanking new, just like hang with me for a second. I want to show you, and you might have already done this, but just in case, I'm going to share my screen right quick and show you. So this is eSuite. This is like our back office. And so you'll go in here. Don't make fun of my username. That was my, what am I doing? My password. I changed it a bunch of times. That was my username for AOL, you guys, like way back in the day. Hopefully it's my right password. Maybe change it recently and I can never remember my password. Okay, cool. So when you log into eSuite, this is what it looks like. There's a ton of stuff in here. I just wanted to show you a couple of things that are going to be really helpful. First of all, when you log in, I don't know if it'll show you it right away or if you have to click on reports, but you need to do your commission. It puts you on commission hold. So you have to make sure to go through and just confirm like your tax information for the IRS, basically. We are a legit business. You're going to legit get paid. And so the IRS has to know about it. And so anyway, you're in reports, the report that you're probably going to use most often, and I don't really want to go through it because I have people's personal information in here, but oh my gosh, why is my computer going so slow? My computer is trying to make me crazy, you guys. Okay, so Tree Viewer. Tree Viewer is one of the reports that you're going to use the most. So you can do that later on. You can go and you can check it out. Tree Viewer is a very important report. And then also when you sign up, you know what, let's just stop further. So Tree Viewer, very important. Another thing you're going to want to do, well, you don't have to, but you can go into settings. I don't know if it's going to tell you like all my personal information. So phone number. Oh my God. Okay, it's fine. The whole history in here. So when you go into settings, if you click website, you can actually change or you can put a photo in there. And so your photo will show up. I'll show you in a second on your actual website. You can click login. You can change your username. You can change your password in there. You can change all the things in here. So settings is another spot that you're going to want to check out. When it comes time to being paid commissions, you can check out your commissions right here. It's very like straightforward, you guys. There's not like a ton in here that, and there is a lot in here, but you're not going to get lost is what I'm trying to say. it's very user friendly. So document library, auto ship is right there. That's your auto ship. If you don't have one set up, you can set up with whatever you want. I recommend stuff that you can try and have a before and after photo, because you can't try everything right now. So don't be like, I can't talk about the hair, skin, and nail because I haven't tried it. It's okay. Like, you can talk about products you haven't tried, because we have before and after photos. I'll show you that later, where you can find some of those. But at least have a product that you can say like, oh my gosh, I tried this and I loved it because I had so much energy. Maybe it's the coffee or whatever it is. Document library. I mean, there's a million trillion things in here, but one good thing that you're gonna maybe want is if you type in daily, there's a daily task list right here that you can download. That's something that your enroller is probably going to talk to you about. So just so you know that that's there, that's where it is. I don't want to spend a lot of time in eSuite. It's pretty self-explanatory, but that's that. So first thing I would say, go into eSuite. Do that, do your tax information. Okay, next, I'm going to show you my phone. Y'all can see my phone now, right? I'm assuming you can. Okay, so here is my phone. So I have a folder called It Works that just has some random stuff in it that I use for It Works. And so the Connect app and the Sample app are the two apps that you probably have downloaded by now, but if you haven't, make sure you have the Connect app and the Sample app. Okay, so the Sample app, you're going to already have, I don't know why I have 6 alerts, but you're going to already have, oh, awesome. Whatever, you can go in there on your own. I need to log in there, but you're going to already have 7 credits in there. So you can send those to yourself. You can send 1 to yourself, and like, it's the coffee, the skinny brew, and the sleepy tea. So you can send 1 of each to yourself if you want to try each of those things, or you can leave them in there and sell them. I sell each, it's a trial pack. So it's 3 coffees or 3 of the sleepy tea, like in a little package. It's really cute. It's like a tri-fold. It Works sends it out for you, which is really nice. So you don't have to go to the mailbox if you're mailing a sample to someone. And so I charge people $20 per package, per sample pack of 3. And I say, you know, that includes the shipping. It's $20 and you can try it before you buy it. And so I sell it for $20. That's my price point, and people pay me it, and they will pay you via like Venmo or PayPal or something. If you don't have an online, what they call that, like a way for people to send you money virtually, I would set something up. Venmo is my preferred one because PayPal like takes out money sometimes, and I don't know. But either way, whatever you want to do. So get the Sample app. The Connect app, also pretty straightforward. You can see that when you do decide to do a before and after photo, which I highly recommend using a product and having a before and after photo. When I first started, I didn't need to lose weight. I'm just being honest. I was young, and I did do a wrap because that's the only thing that we really had back then. We did not have like most of the products that we have now. Like, y'all, the products that we have now are a bomb. But we had the wraps, and so I wrapped my thighs and saw an immediate result. And I was like mind blown because I really thought that they were a scam. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I was just telling everyone because I was so shocked, honestly, that it actually worked. And so use a product, fall in love with the product so that you can have that excitement. But whenever you want to do a before and after photo, you see it's right there in Connect. The other one I use a lot is my shopping lists. You won't have any lists. I just like never delete my lists. But whenever someone wants say that they want a pack, maybe they want the Thermofloid X and the Slimming Gummies, and they want to try the cold brew. And so you can add all those things to the cart. That subtotal is the loyal customer price, and I'll talk about that in one sec. And so you just press save and send, and you can copy and paste this into a text message. If you want to put it in Facebook Messenger or Instagram Messenger, I'm going to show you a tip really quick. And I have a video on this, so you can just ask me later. You know, this is like so much information. Copy. You're going to go, oh man, I don't know what the last thing I looked up was. Oh, it was just Amazon. Okay. You're going to paste it into your, whatever your browser is on your phone. Go to it. Oh, I was looking up children's Claritin. There you go. And then once it loads, okay, You can see it right there. This is what your customer is going to see. So they see this and then they just press continue. But before they, it said it shop.app. Do you see that? And now it says IWG cart. So this one is the one you can now copy and put that into Facebook or Instagram Messenger. That's really good to know, because otherwise you're going to be like, why can't I send a shopping cart? Okay, moving on. Let's go to the website really, really quick. You can go to your own website and look through it. I highly recommend doing that, because I go into the website more than I go into eSuite, if I'm being honest, because there's so much information in here. If someone wants to know pricing, if someone wants to know what the ingredients are, I'll show you all of that really quickly. But your website, they do such a great job, and it's very user friendly. Why is it going so slow? Maybe I have to show you on my computer or internet. Maybe if I turn the internet off here. Yep. Okay. This is what your website looks like. Everyone's looks the same. You see how my little picture's on there? That's because I put it into eSuite. Like I said before, you can go into eSuite and do that. So say that, yeah, I did not know this until like a few months ago, and I feel really dumb, but there is a search button right on the top to the right of where it says it works. And I never even knew that was there. So if you quickly want to search for wraps, you just put it in the search bar. I legit never knew this was here. I don't know what is going on in my life, and normally it comes up, but now it's not working, of course, because I'm trying to show you guys. Up here it is. Okay, cool. So here's the wraps. So skinny wraps. So it pops up. Or you can go in the search menu. We have a sale going on, pick 2 and pick 3. It's amazing, but let me show you this really quick. So say that I want to go in the wraps. You're going to see details about the wraps. There's a retail price and a loyal customer price. Ask your enroller, your upline, ask on the team page how to explain the loyal customer program, because I used to explain it really long and people were very confused. But I'm going to explain it to you right now. Just like, don't write down word for word what I'm saying right now. Like, we have ways to say it very simply. But I'm going to tell you, it's kind of like Costco or Sam's Club, how it's like a membership. It's like that. So retail price is $82. So if someone just wants to buy it one time, 1 month, that's it. Just want to try the wraps one time, they can pay the retail price. I've probably only had 5+ people in my 7 years pay the retail price, because everyone wants a discount. So most people become a loyal customer. And so to become a loyal customer, all they're doing is they're buying a product, at least one. It can be different every single month, for 3 months in a row, right? 3 consecutive months. So it can be the wraps for 3 months. It can be the wraps 1 month, Thermofite X the next month, and coffee the next month. It doesn't matter. There's no like minimum price. And so they're just going to buy at least one product a month for 3 months in a row. And then they're a loyal customer forever. Okay. And so they have a login just like we do. Like, they log into the website. They have full control of their orders, of their information. And I let people know that because I'm like, I tell them it's kind of like Amazon. You log into Amazon and you order stuff, same thing. So they're not like, oh my gosh, because it's an auto ship. So they're like, oh my gosh, an auto ship. And I'm like, I promise you have full control of all the things. So you don't have to worry about, like, you can change it, customize it, whatever you want to do to it. So anyway, 3 months in a row, they're just ordering a product. That's all it means, is then they're a loyal customer. Okay. So that's the $49 price. I forgot I'm doing it on here. I'm like touching my computer as if it's going to move. So another thing I want to show you really quick, every single product has this, and it comes up quite often when someone's like, I'm allergic to grapefruit, or, I have this specific, I have IBS. I don't know. And they need to know what's in it. If you scroll down, there's all this information here. This actually is the ingredients here, but if you click view product information, see that it's like in the middle of my screen. It will pop up with a PDF. Okay. So this is the PDF of all the ingredients, and like so this has it like this, but like a normal, let's see, the coffee. I just want to show you. It looks like an actual nutrition info That's just because it's not an actual, here, slimming gummies. So you scroll all the way down to the product information and you see supplement facts, gives you all the ingredients and all the things there. So people can look at it and know if they can take it or not. Okay, does that make sense? So, oh, by the way, if you have anything in the chat, like feel free to drop it in there and I'll try to keep an eye on it. Okay, so that's how you use your website. Self-explanatory. I would go through the website and look at our products, look at the ingredients. Don't sit there and say, I have to try every product before I talk about it. And don't think that you need to know about every product before you talk about this, because you know what, even now, if someone's like, oh, I'm looking to lose weight and, you know, I don't drink a lot of water and blah, 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 blah. Sometimes I even have to like go to another, you know, someone on the team and be like, okay, this is what they're looking for. I think that I'm going to offer them this, this, and this. Do you think that's correct? You know, before I even go back, like you have time, you're most likely talking to them on a message. You don't have to answer them right away. You don't have to answer your potential right away. You have a life. You're allowed to ask questions. Don't feel like you have to know every ingredient in every product in order to talk to someone. You don't. You have a few seconds, few minutes, an hour, a few hours, whatever, to go figure out what you want to offer them to make sure they have the best things, or to ask your question to someone. Okay, so don't get hung up on that. Okay, so that's that. Just wanted to talk. So I talked about the going into eSuite, right? Commission, make sure you're off commission hold. Download your apps, your Connect app and your sample app, and send your samples to yourself if you want to. That's your website. So that's what it looks like. That's how you find all the ingredients and all the things. Okay. So you can go look at that later. I feel like that's all like the preliminary stuff that I would talk about. So let's kind of talk, let's go into the, show you one thing before I go in the Rockstars team page. So I have this link in our team page. I made literally a Pinterest page just for our team so that y'all can have organization and pictures. So say that you have someone that wants to see a before and after photo for the coffee. You can come on this Pinterest page right here and you can click coffee. And there's a bunch of pictures in here. If you just scroll down, you'll eventually find the before and after photos right there. You can also search in Pinterest. It works, coffee results, and other ones will come up too. So Pinterest is a great place for finding before and after photos. Just wanted to say that. And then also like the little story photos, like here. If you guys haven't used stories, the stories are at the top of your Facebook. They're right here. All these people put stories up. And so these are mine. And so this photo, like this is all about, I posted these earlier on the, what was it called? The page. Gosh. But these photos right here are in this Pinterest right here, biz opportunity. They're right there. So you can always go back and you can save these on your own and put them in your stories is what I'm saying, okay? I just want to let you know that was there. Okay, moving on. Rockstars page, this is the team page, right? So most likely you're in this page or you could be in a different one, but I'm gonna talk about this one really quick. So Rockstars, this is our team page and you can see there's a team Sunday Zoom. I would put that in your calendar. Like after you get off here, go put that in your calendar and put a reminder, because every single Sunday at 9:00 p.m. Eastern, we have a big team meeting. And it's very, very helpful. It's very helpful. It's so helpful to plug into meetings like that whenever you can, if you see them posted, because we're all virtual, right? And we all feel kind of alone. Like, let's be honest, like I'm sitting here in my house working alone. And so if I'm on a Zoom like this, I feel connected. And I can see other people, I can hear their stories, and you feel more like you have that support, right? Because other people outside of the business, they're not in the business. They don't get it. My best friends are supportive, but they don't understand. They're not here doing it with me. So if I'm going to sit there and talk to them and be all excited about whatever I'm doing, they're going to be like, oh, okay, cool. But if I'm telling, Stephanie about it, she's going to be like, oh yeah, let's do it. Like she's going to be excited. And so come to us, like be as connected as you can to our team and to the plug in the Zooms and stuff like that, because it's just going to help you immensely. I'm just putting it out there. So this is our team page. One thing I just wanted to say, oh, it's right here. Look at that. Topics in this group. You see that? So there's daily tasks. There's follow-up help scripts. There's tips of the day. If you click on these topics, see how it's all like little hashtags? If you click on like daily tasks, all these different people have put up daily tasks, and you can scroll through here and you can click into it and look at what they've posted and look at a post they, like all this stuff is here for you guys. So all you have to do is just click on it and you can use it. Someone does put up a daily task every day, but you could also go back to this. So you can use the search feature up here. You're going to hear the words host to post a ton, and I don't have enough time to even explain host to post right now, but I'm just letting you know that you should go back to the person who enrolled you, or go in here and type host to post and start doing it, because I've grown my network like crazy because of host to post. 95+% of my customers and distributors, you guys, are strangers. I don't know them. Almost every single person that I sign up, I do not know them in real life. I meet them on social media, and that's what we teach you guys how to do. So if you don't know anyone, that's cool. But you see all this stuff about host to post. Let's see. Get host to post scripts. Eventually, there's probably like videos and stuff in here too, but you can go look stuff up by yourself, but you can also just go ask your enroller and be like, what's host to post? How do I do it? How do I start doing it? You want to do that. So that's that. You can just go in there and you can search different keywords and find information and stuff like that. Maybe like you have someone that's breastfeeding and you want to know a certain question. Like you just type in breastfeeding, and then all these different, look, have you heard of anyone breastfeeding on time or FedEx? Like all these different things will pop up. So it's a really good feature to know about. Let's see. I would say that I really try to concentrate on my core 4. And before I start talking about, like, I'm gonna try to go as quickly as I can with this. The four things I try to make sure to do every single day. I just want to tell you that if you have never swam in your life, right? You're like, I'm going to learn how to swim today. I've never swam in my life. You're going to have to get in the water. You can't just watch other people swimming and learn how to swim, but you also don't want to just like go by yourself to the deep end of the pool and jump in and drown, right? Like you're going to have to learn step by step by step. And that's going to take practice. It takes practice to learn how to do something new. And this is completely brand new, probably to you. So just know that it's okay if you do something wrong. It's okay if you feel like, oh my gosh, I posted that post and no one commented on it. Or I messaged that person and they told me no. Or I messaged that person, they didn't answer me. It's okay for those things to happen. Like that's actually good. The way that you learn how to do things is by practice, and doing it better the next time. So just know that people see that as failing. I see that as learning how to grow, and growth is good. And stepping out of your comfort zone is scary, but if you do it little by little by little, you are going to do amazing at this business. You are going to grow, and you are going to just be able to help so many people. And at the end of the day, that's our main goal, right? It's to help people be financially free, if that's what they want to do, or be healthier, feel better about themselves, grow as a person. That's kind of the main goal. And we just get to make money doing that. So anyway, that's my little rant, but just know that when I'm talking about these things, take it with a grain of salt. You can always go back and watch this video, but I'm going to just tell you my 4 things that I make sure to do every single day. You ready? Number 1 is posting. I do have I'll do that later. I'll post videos later, maybe in the post that I did that talked about the meeting tonight. I'll post some stuff in there. Oh no, I'll make another post, and anyway, go check out for my post later, and I'll put some stuff in there specifically that I'm talking about tonight. The Pinterest page, I have a few videos of the things I'm going to talk about right now, just so that you have that. But the 4 things I try to post every single day. I'll show you my Facebook. I have a lot of stuff on private. So sorry, but see how like my profile, my photo of my face, which is really important. Have a photo of your face so people can see you. They want to see who you are. They can't connect to you on a virtual platform if they can't see you. I have a few things about me. I'd rather be at Disney. I'm a Disney person. That's just who I am. Very open about it. I have 2 boys that were preemie, so preemie mom. And when you come to my profile, you can see that's a giveaway post about host to post. Like I said, you're going to learn about that. You're going to go ask your enroller about it. But I just have stuff about me, right? This is just about me, about being at Disney with my family. I have stuff about, I actually did a lot of, I do a lot of posts sometimes to get interaction. So people, when Facebook wants people that interact with each other. So if I never comment on Stephanie's stuff, she's never going to see my post. That's how Facebook works and Instagram. So the more that you can have interaction with people, the better. And so sometimes I will do posts like this, like just asking questions. That wasn't a really good one, so I only got a few comments, but like, am I the only person that can't turn off their brain at night? You know, and everyone's like, oh my gosh, me too. Oh my gosh, I'm laying here making this. Like, people can relate to that. And so when you're posting things and asking questions like that, sometimes I ask questions and I don't even really care about the answer, but I just want people to talk to me in my comments. And so so like this one, what day do you start back at school where you live? Like, I knew a lot of people would comment on that. So I'll just do things like that. And then I have to go back and respond to the people in the comments. So I try to do posting. I try to do a non-It Works post. Some of these posts obviously are not related to It Works at all. So don't just post about your coffee and your positions that you have and It Works over and over and over again, because that looks like a commercial and no one wants to see a commercial. However, I still do, look, here's my gummies post. I still do post about the products. And for some reason, I get the best response on very straightforward posts like this about products. And Stephanie's shaking her head. I don't know why, but I do. I get the best response on, like, here's the gummies. There's just a non-It Works post. Here's talking about back or belly sleeper, because I have a baby, like this relates to me. Here's one about, if you look, only, I don't even think anyone commented. Oh, 2 people commented and 1 is a distributor on my team. Okay. So like sometimes I don't get like any comments. Non-It Works post. This is talking about the business. So when we talk about, so I try to do a product post, a non-It Works post, and then something related to the business. And for me, I can talk about how I can be home. But when I first started, I was working full time. I did not say like, oh, I'm allowed to work from home, like full time. Like, that was not me. But I would talk about how I'm so excited to have a little bit more freedom. Or I'm so excited for like my team, like our team, because our team is on fire. Our team is growing like crazy. I'm so excited for what I'm seeing on our team page, for like what this business is going to do for me. People they want that positivity in their lives, right? Most people are sitting there like, my job sucks. I'm not happy. Like, we want to give them something to look forward to and be excited about. And so when you're talking about growing a team, which is necessary in order to promote, you don't have to grow a team in order to make money with this. You don't have to. But if you want to promote and get really, really big paychecks, then you're going to have a team. And I personally like absolutely love my team, and I love having people to do this with. And so I think it's way more fun, but to each their own. But if you're the person that's like, I want to promote, I want to get to Ruby, I want to go diamond, like I want to get bigger paychecks, then this is some of these posts like this where I'm talking about, you know, here, there's one over here where I was talking about, and anyone could do this one. Hold on. The one from yesterday. Like, I asked my boss if I could take off today and go to Disney. It's me, I'm the boss, you know, like, so maybe that's like a Saturday for you. You know what I mean? Like, maybe it's like, I don't know, anyone can make that kind of a post. So it's just like super simple. And then sometimes I'll have ones, sorry if I'm like making me really sick, I'm trying not to scroll too fast. I just want to show you like an example of one. Here's my coffee, look. So when you have products, you can show the products, you know, in your posts, which is awesome. People can see you using them. Here's a wraps post. Well, this is showing me that I need to do another one of these posts because I have to scroll too far to find what I'm looking for. Here we go. Is anyone looking for a stay-at-home / online position? whether it be full-time or just extra income on the side. I'll send details, okay? And I did get some comments, and you might not get any comments right away. And you might have to post that post a few times in order to get comments, because when you're brand new, people are like, what's she talking about? I don't know it, because they've never seen any posts from you about your online business. They're going to be like, what's she talking about? But you might get a lot of people commenting on it. Okay. So sometimes it's a very straightforward post. So I try to do 3 posts a day at the most. Sometimes it's 2, but it's definitely something not at works related, because you want to make sure that you're talking about just your life, your family, whatever it is, something else. And then either a product post or the business post, or both. Okay. This will make sense eventually. You don't have to like totally get it right now. Like I said, you're brand new. Just like hear me out. Just let it marinate in your head. So posting is very important, and on your stories, which is the easiest thing, you guys. If you're not posting on your stories every day, all you have to do is go to this Pinterest page right here. Like I said, I'm going to put the link to it in another post in the team page, so look out for it. And you just go in here and you just save, look, I want to talk about the cleanse today. So let me go look for, here we go, 2-day cleanse. So all you do is the 3 little dots in the top right, you just click those and you click download image. Look, so now that image is downloaded, and I can do this one, download image, cool. I can do this one, download image. But I definitely at the end, so see how like this one says, who needs a detox? It shows the cleanse. These show before and after photos. I want something that we call it a call to action. I want to make sure I have one that says, this one will work. So this one, see how it says click for info? Okay, I'm going to show you how you do this. Download image. Okay, so I do this on Instagram, but I'm assuming that y'all are using Facebook. So I'm going to show you how to do it on Facebook. So create a story. You see that right at the top? Create a story. You can select multiple. So click select multiple. And then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, next. Okay, so they're all on there. And you can just look at them like this. So I'm going to scroll over to the last one, because I want to put a poll on there. So I'm going to click in it. If you're like really confused right now, it's fine. You'll get it eventually. See where it says, you can barely see it. It says stickers at the top. I think that's where I need to go, right? Yeah, stickers. Poll in the middle of the screen there. It says poll. Click that. So I'd never do a yes and a no. It's always a yes and a yes. So I'm just going to copy what they already have on here. OMG, yes. And click on the other one. I need this cleanse. Okay. Click done. And then I'm just going to like cover that kind of. Yeah. So now they can click on it when they go through there, right? And click next. Share to your story. Boom. So every day you want something in your stories like that, okay? So people can click on them. Oops, okay, whatever, you get it. So they're in there now. So that's the easiest thing you could do probably for your business, is go save those photos and put those in there. Okay, so posting, number 1, posting on your feed and your stories, easy. It will be easy, number 2 is growing your network. I'm going to put a video after I'm done about how I grow my network, because I don't want to take too much time talking about it. But if you are not in a group right now, a Facebook group, I want you to sit after this and think, what is something that I love to do? Maybe a hobby, a group that you can join. I highly recommend not doing a mom's group. Mom's groups can get a little crazy. So I recommend doing a different type of group. Maybe you love doing gardening and you can find a gardening group. Maybe you love hiking and there's a hiking group. I love Disney, so I'm in Disney groups. Okay. So I go on my Disney group and I friend people, and I promise you I will put a video on how to do that after this. I'm not taking up too much of your time, but I go into my Disney groups here, right? I have 2 of them that I go into. Okay. So posting, growing your network, which you're going to do by adding people on Facebook, and you're going to do host a post, the word host a post again. So you're going to go ask your enroller how to do host a post. Promise you it's worth the time to figure out. It'll take a minute to like figure that out, but it's so worth it. So worth it. Next, messaging or asking, which probably was like the most scary thing for me. I'm just being honest, asking people. It's not that scary. Courtney asked me, my enroller, she asked me, and I told you I ignored her and then told her no, but she still asked me. And because she asked me, I then stalked her, even though she didn't know it, because I didn't like her comments on any of her posts. But I stalked her, and I was able to then come back to her later on and ask her for more information. I felt more comfortable going back to her because she told me about it. I didn't even know that she was doing it. Like I barely knew. Like I saw a couple of things that I was like, I didn't really know what it was. Right. So because she asked me, I was able to go back to her later. It's like they call it planting the seed. And so I promise you, it's so worth it. It's so worth it to go message people. And we have scripts on the team page. We have tons of things. I just thought of something else I want to show you really quickly after this. But we have tons of things. All you have to do is just ask. So asking. So posting, growing your network, asking, and then following up. So you're going to want to have either a notebook or somewhere where you're writing down people's names. So if they're interested in the gummies, maybe they've just been like, oh, what are those gummies? To me, that is a potential customer. We call it a potential customer. You'll see PLC, potential loyal customer, whatever. It's a potential customer. So I'm going to write down Stephanie gummies because she's interested in the gummies. And then I'll know, okay, on maybe Friday, I can follow up with her like, hey, Stephanie, I know we were talking about the gummies. I'm putting in some orders today. Did you want me to add you to the orders? You just follow up in a really nice way. Following up is so important. The fortunes in the follow-up. I rarely ever sign anyone up without following up. Rarely ever. I'm always following up. And people thank me for it. They're like, oh my gosh, thank you for like, even if they're not even ready, some people will be like, thank you. I'm not ready right now, but like, thank you for like coming back to me. Maybe in a month or maybe in 2 months or whatever, I'll be ready. So following up. So those are my 4 things: posting, growing your network, messaging, or asking in some way. Maybe that's in person for you. Maybe you see a lot of people in person. So asking in person, whatever, or online, what I do. And following up. So writing them down, writing their name down, writing down if they're a potential customer, maybe they're a potential distributor and they want to join the team, or they're at least just interested in information about joining the team. Just make sure to write them down. That way, when we have like online potential distributor Zooms that you can invite them to. If you don't write them down, you're not going to know who to even like send the invite to. So those are the 4 things. Just 4 things that I try to do every single day so that I can grow my network and I'm not just relying on my family and friends. I'm posting so that people can see what I have. And then I'm asking so that they know it's an option. I almost like to call it informing. If asking is kind of weird for you, just try to inform 20 people a day. And there's going to be a question. So technically you're asking them, but just think of it like, it doesn't matter if they say yes, it doesn't matter if they say no. I'm just going to inform 20 new people a day that this is an option. This is an opportunity. I signed up like way more distributors, I feel like, than customers right off the bat, because I was all about helping people make extra income. I was like, I need extra income and I would love to help other people make extra income. So I just ended up signing, a lot more distributors. So, okay, what did I want to talk about next? And then following up. So we have scripts for all of that. You'll see it all. I don't need to explain it all right this second. Really quickly, the last thing I want to, if you have questions, please feel free to drop them in the chat, but you're going to hear boards, the word boards, that's an app, a lot. And it is like a saving grace. And I will drop a couple boards that I think are really helpful. So boards, it looks like this. You see the bottom middle, it says boards. So I have a lot of boards because I've saved a ton, but the 2 that I think are going to be like the most helpful I created this. Well, there's a 30 days of, I'll include this one. This is I think a corporate one or someone created this. I don't really know. I'll put this in there for you to look at. But I made this first 15 days of posting. So these are all different posts and it goes every other day. Every other day is like a product post or a potential distributor post, like more about the business side. So all you have to do is go in here and they're in here. And I'm going to, so what's going to happen is you're going to download the Boards app. You have to connect it to your phone. If you have an iPhone, it's really easy. You go into settings and then here in general, yeah, keyboard, click keyboards, and then you can add it there. Mine's already added. So when I'm talking to someone here, I'm just going to go to my notes app. When I'm talking to someone, pretend like I'm sending a message. The little, looks like a world symbol in the bottom left, the very bottom left. I click that and it pops up with my boards. So these are all my different ones. I said I was like in a ton of them. I'm just going to put the most important ones there. But say that I'm doing I'm going to show you this one first. Closing scripts. I'm going to put this one in there because I use this daily. Say that someone's interested in the coffee. Let's see. Cold brew. There it is. Say that they're interested in the cold brew coffee. I just click and everything's in here. So say that they commented on my post. I could press the hello one and it says, hey there, thanks for commenting on my post. Okay. How much are you wanting to lose? And then they're like, oh, I want to lose 15 pounds. Okay. So you go back and you press information and then it says, look, okay, awesome. This will totally help. It literally has it for you. You don't even have to think about what to type. It talks about what cold brew is. And then it says, does that sound like something you'd want to try out? You always want to have a question. Don't ever say, let me know. They'll never let you know. Okay, so then they're like, yeah, that definitely sounds like something I want to try out. That sounds amazing. Okay, and you go back. The next one in order here, you see that? Hello, information, price. Great, it normally retails at $132 for a 30-day supply, but you get it at my cost. That's the loyal customer. This is how you explain the loyal customer pricing. For only $79 with the program. I like to add in here, this is just a little tip. This is just what I do. I like to add in per month, just so that they know it's a per month cost. It doesn't have it in here, but I just like to add it. How it works is you get a new shipment every month for 3 consecutive months, right? We talked about that. This allows you to get the wholesale cost that waives a $50 membership fee. So if you pay a membership fee for Costco and Sam's Club, well, doing the 3 months waives membership fee. So all they have to do is get the 3 products once every month, or 1 product a month for 3 months. You can stick with the same product each month or even change it to any of our other products. It's up to you. Are you good with that? It simply explains what the loyal customer pricing is. And Tamika Davis is one of Triple Diamond in our company, and she made this board and it has every product that you need in here with the information, with the pricing. She even goes into, if they're like, yeah, that sounds awesome, I'm ready to order. You go back in here in the cold brew, closing one, awesome. Actually, I really like Stephanie's script. So I'm gonna put the script that Stephanie sent me in there, but you can use this if you want to. Closing 1, closing 2, she just starts to ask for all the different information, right? So this is the information that we need to put the order in. I'm gonna put the other one that I use that Stephanie gave me in the post that I'm gonna make after I do this. But anyway, that's in there. So closing scripts. So all you do is download the Boards app and you'll click on the link that I put in that post and you'll have this full board, whatever, all the products, okay? I was telling you that the other one has post ideas. So say that I'm gonna go make a post. I'm gonna go to that first 15 days of posts right here. And I'm gonna click, say it's day 2, post. So this is a post, it's already in there. All I did was click post with photo, and this is what came up. My friend Morgan's raving about this fat burning coffee. Can't wait to get mine in the mail. She said blah, 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 okay? And you can put this photo with it if you want, or use your own coffee photo. Like all you gotta do is just press a button and it pops it in there for you, okay? So I'll send you those few boards so that you have them, and you can use these posts if you want. You know, if you're like, I don't know what to post about, feel free to use them. I kind of want to stop there because I feel like there's so much and I could talk about so much, but you're probably already overwhelmed and it's almost an hour. So I'm going to save this. I've already recorded it. You can go back and rewatch it. All you have to know is that this is all about learning and growth. I'm still learning. I'm still learning new things. I'm still growing. It's never over. It's okay. Take it one step at a time. Know that you're in the right place with the right team at the right time. Our company is growing like crazy. Whenever people are like, is it saturated because you've been around for 20 years? And I'm like, heck no, we're growing so fast. So know that you're in the right place. If you have a question, go to your person that enrolled you, or just go to the Rockstars team page. You can write a question in there. People will answer it. Use what we have for you. But if you don't ask questions, then you're not going to know the answers. And if you don't just start putting stuff out there and trying, then you're not going to get better. So you just got to start, put it out there. It doesn't have to be perfect. You just have to have progress and just do it, and you'll be a pro. You'll be a pro in no time. It's really not hard. Hopefully that made sense. Does anyone have questions? Questions? Some more questions? Like I said, if you have questions after this, stop sharing. Then you can, yeah. Susan said it's a lot of information. It's helpful, but overwhelming at the same time. 100%. 100%. Because it's new. Completely brand new. You've never done this before. So you should be overwhelmed. If you're not overwhelmed, then you might not be listening hard enough. You know, like it should be like, I have no idea what I'm doing because you've never done this before. So like I said, one step at a time. If you need to start somewhere, I'll put that boards app or the boards link, whatever, to those posts in a post that I'm going to do in a minute when I get off here. And just start there. Just start by putting a post up. That's step one, right? Put a post up. Make sure you have your apps, your Connect app and your sample app. Make sure you've logged into eSuite and done the whatever tax information, whatever it's called. Put up a post. You know, go watch a training video that I'm going to put in there, whatever. Like you're already on here, so you've already done something. So just every single day, little by little, try something different. Just as long as you have that consistent action. Should have got some water. As long as you have that consistent action, you're gonna be fine. Just keep going. Don't have like a lag. Don't like be like, I posted, so now I'm gonna wait a week to post again. Just have consistency. Everything takes consistency. If you want to lose weight, guess what you have to do? You have to consistently use a product, consistently eat healthy, and consistently move your body. You have to have consistency to get anything accomplished, to learn any new skill. So that's all you have to do. Yeah, thank you guys for being on here. I know it was a lot of information. Like I said, I recorded it, so as soon as it like downloads and whatnot, then I will put it on the page. But just know that we all started at the same spot. We all started super nervous, super clueless. Most of us had zero network. We had no idea what we're doing, and it's fine. You can get to the top. Every top person is the same as you. They're the same. They just decided to make that decision, to put the effort in, put the work in, and off they went. So anyway, thanks for hopping on, guys. I guess I'll stop the recording.